When you approach the clubhouse from the seawall, one of your first thoughts might be, man, this place has a lot of stairs. And you'll get to climb every last one of them. Because as a new member, one of your first stops at the club would be at the office. And the office is on the very top floor. And this is our administration center, where you drop off paperwork, pay your bills, and pick up your key fob and your directory for when you want to get down to the docks. Thanks, Don.
Yeah, anytime.
The office will also issue a yachting directory, which is an invaluable information guide to help you navigate the club. You'll receive a membership card which can be used to obtain discounts at several of our local marine supply stores, and which you may need to present when visiting other clubs and marinas with reciprocal privileges. One floor below the office, there are two gathering spots, the Trophy Lounge and the Harbor Room. These rooms are used for educational events and gatherings that the sections host. Occasionally, they're rented out for weddings and banquets to provide the club with extra revenue. Down on the main floor, you'll find a small gym as well as washrooms, change rooms, and shower facilities which are usually open 24 hours a day. This floor is also home to our pub, the Carver Room. On fair weather days, the pub expands into the patio where you can enjoy a drink, a bite to eat, some fresh air, and a great view of Cole Harbor. To the east of the Carver Room is the covered shell bay where members of the rowing section keep their racing shells and equipment. It's for members of the rowing section only. At the southeast corner of the building, you'll find our mast room. This is the place where you can make repairs on your spars. It's also where our power washer is stored. Please let the office know when you'd like to book the room or borrow the equipment. They'll set up a time for you and fill you in on all the rules. The club also has a mast tower. There are strict safety protocols for using the tower. You'll find them in your directory, and please contact the office if you'd like to reserve the equipment. There's also a tide grid where you can change zincs or perform minor maintenance to your boat. Once again, you'll have to book your time here through the office. Please be aware there are very strict environmental rules on what kind of work can be performed on the grid. And now, off we go to the docks. There's space here for 230 boats, which are moored on fingers along 6 separate docks. At the entrance to A dock, there's a dinghy containing children's life jackets. If you're accompanying a young person, please have them wear one of the PFDs while on the docks, then simply hang the jacket back up in the dinghy when you leave. There's also a bike rack at the entrance, so if these spaces are taken, you'll have to walk your bike to your boat and stow it on board. Please don't leave your bike on the dock. When you arrive at your slip, you should see a 30-amp power connection. There's one outlet for every boat, and it has its own metering system, so you'll only be charged for the power you consume. Just a reminder, shore power is always connected and disconnected from the dock outlet first, never from the reciprocal on your boat. Besides a power outlet, there should be a fresh water tap close to your boat. If you need to drag the hose across the dock, see if you can slip it in between the planks to reduce the chance of somebody tripping. The club also offers free Wi-Fi service. You may want to go and check the Wi-Fi settings on your mobile device, as there are several location options to ensure you receive the best reception. Midway down A dock, on the north side, you'll find our pump-out station. We've created a full video on how to use this system, so just go to the Vancouver Rowing Club YouTube channel. The pump-out shed is also home to a few shovels and packages of rock salt. Just a reminder that the staff who will look after their docks do not work weekends, so if you come down to the marina to check on your boat and following a snowfall, feel free to pitch in and shovel a few meters along the dock. And now, onto the workshop, which is also on Dock A. This is a do-it-yourselfer's dream. With a big selection of hand tools, electric tools, saws, drills, workbenches, clamps, and glues, you're welcome to use things here at any time. We only ask that you leave the workplace as clean or cleaner than you found it. And one last feature. To the rear of the shed, through these sliding doors, is a small dock where you can tie up and do some floating repairs. It's free to use, but you must reserve a time through the office. Back on the docks, to the left of the shop, is a float for repairing dinghies. You can reserve a spot by contacting the office or the staff captain. Next, we have a few tips on what to do if the unexpected arises. There's a small first aid kit and some eyewash supplies in the workshop, and you'll find a portable AED attached to the wall above the share table on A dock. There are also 3 more AEDs in the clubhouse. But the key is ensuring you have an up-to-date medical kit on board your boat. You can check the first aid section of your yachting directory for a list of medical equipment you should have on board. But in the unfortunate event if you fall off the dock, 29 ladders can be used to help you climb out of the water, as well as 24 life rings. It's worth a walk along the docks to check out their locations. If you notice oil or fuel in the water, we have 6 kits on the docks that can be used to clean up spills. A complete instructional video on what action you should take has been posted on our website. You'll also want to know where to find the fire extinguishers. There are 20 of them, and each dock has at least 2. Please locate the one closest to your boat. There are also 2 pumps that can be pressed into service to fight a fire. The pumps are normally used to remove water from bilges and cockpits, but they can quickly move a high volume of seawater on the flames. These pumps are located in the pump-out shed. Just a reminder that nothing is to be stored on our docks with the exception of approved dock boxes. This obviously includes flammable goods such as gasoline, kerosene, diesel, and propane. That begs the question, where can I dispose of my garbage? We have very limited space on the docks, and there are 2 bins near the entrance to A dock where you can recycle bottles and cans. You may have noticed 2 brown sheds next to the parking lot. They contain garbage cans, and they are for our use. However, the sheds are the property of the park board, and the board has very specific rules on what can be dumped there. Bottom line, you're expected to take the vast majority of your garbage either home or to a recycling center. Besides our docks here at Cole Harbour, we have year-round dock space at Outstations at Silver Bay Marina on Gabriola Island, Pender Harbour Resort and Marina in Duncan Cove, Ganges Marina on Salt Spring Island, and Otter Bay Marina on North Pender. The club also has 210 feet of moorage at the Union Steamship Marina in Snug Cove on Bowen Island. It's available in the fall, winter, and early spring from October 15th to April 30th. If you plan to use one of our outstations, please review our rules and procedures. The information is all in your directory. We also have reciprocal arrangements with over 100 clubs locally and around the world, all listed in your directory. And thank you very much. If you have any questions, check your directory, visit our website, or better yet, just ask one of your friendly neighbors on the docks.